according to Ezekiel 37, we're starting with the elect because everything needs to be put back in the right spectrum. According as it was in the days of old, the elect, which is the government body. That's the Most High's resurrecting us back again, man. Starting with His elect.
That's right. And if I may read this too, this is Isaiah 1, verse 24. It says, "Therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of mine adversaries, and avenge me of mine enemies, and I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy tin, and I will restore thy judges." Right? I will restore thy judges as at the first.
Right.
And thy counselors as at the beginning.
Right. What was
This is Isaiah 1 and 26 now.
Right.
And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. So that's how the Lord is going to reestablish Zion. He's going to bring back the judges of old. Isaiah 1 and 26. Baba Kushar, you can read it again if you want. Okay, you know you
I've got so many priests.
Yeah. Can't.
That's a good one, man. Flipping, because that's some guys saying, so what? You know, he's saying this about order. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk shit to a guy that's been in the truth 7 years. Certain guys respond to that and say, oh, so what, man? We're all brothers, man. So how's the kingdom gonna look like? We're all gonna be on the same level.
You can't, man. That's not
so
order.
Before you, there's order in everything, man. In everything, there's order. You can't get employed in a job. You're newly recruited and start talking shit to your supervisor.
Yeah.
You're gonna quickly find yourself out of the job, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There needs to be a sower. There needs to be a reaper.
Yeah.
There's order in everything. You know what I'm saying? You got the tail. You have the head, man. You know, there's one always against another.
That's
the
right,
wicked,
brother.
the righteous, Esau and Jacob. There's order against everything. Say if man and woman will eat like how it is now. That's why there's no the households are all broken up, man, because everybody thinks they're equal.
That's right.
There has to be an order.
That's right.
You know, a woman gotta know her place. People gotta know their place, man. And you got certain guys in the truth that don't know their place, man. They wanna talk shit to guys that are clearly over them, man, and don't wanna acknowledge their seniors, man. That's why the scriptures talk about bishops and captains and deacons and all these different offices, man. There's all these different ranking levels, man.
And apostles
so
too.
the scriptures clearly tell you about that. Elders, apostles, proselytes, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, it's not proselyte, but presbytery, which is basically like a senior, like an elder. You know, you got all these different levels, man. So how the hell can we say, oh, we're all... Say if you're back there during the time of Paul, and an average brother coming to the truth, talking shit to the elders, back in during that time, you get kicked out of the church, man.
Get kicked out the church.
Get kicked out, man, because you're going against the order, the tradition that was marked by the elders, man. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is about humility. That's what the main thing is, man. I was gonna read on this back, going back to that whole precept I brought out about this rock being built upon Peter. We read it again. It says Matthew 16, verse 18. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Right? And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, which is basically the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, the name of the Most High, okay, which is Yahweh. And whatsoever thou shalt bound on earth, thou shalt be bound in heaven.
That's
and
right.
whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
Yeah. And that corresponds with the scripture in Matthew 7, I believe, where it says to so much, like for example, to so much that is given. It's like if you can get it real quick. It's Matthew 10 and 5. But before you get that, brother, I want to finish this off real quick. In Isaiah 1, it says Isaiah 1 and 26 once again, and I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning afterwards. So if you have an empire, you have to have different orders. You have to have different positions of order, man. Like even in this wicked, dilapidated society, there's order. Okay, you got Okay, you got the queen, you got people like Elin Rothschild and the bankers, and then you have the people on down belonging to that order. And then when you go below that, guess what? The people that work for these people, okay, such as your police officers, the law enforcers and all of that, they enforce the law of the government. And then the order lingers on down to there. And then you have judges, you have magistrates. So even in this wicked society, there's an order. Okay? That's how things operate. Same thing with how your body works. If your body is out of order, what are you going to envelop? You're going to develop a disease. Okay? That's where you get the term disease from the word being not at ease. Your body's not at ease, so to speak. So being that I spoken about the human body, guess what? What a body of Yahweh Shah. So each and every body in this truth, each and every organ, a part of the body of this truth, has to work in congruent, has to work together. That's how this thing goes down, man. And if you can't get with the body, then you're gonna have to get cut up, man. And that's in Matthew 5. But I want to finish this off though. This is Isaiah 1, verse 27. And Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and her converts with righteousness. And that's how Zion is going to be redeemed. It's going to start with the men, okay, that are standing up for Yahweh Shah. Once it starts with these men, and then the Lord delivers them, guess what? We're going to be the ones setting the trend, okay, and building that kingdom along with Yahweh Shah. Go on, brother.
Michael chapter 4, verse 8. So let me start from verse 7. Damn, man. Let me start from verse 6. Yeah. In that day saith Yahweh, will I assemble her that halteth, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted.
And her that I have afflicted, that's the nation of Israel, because Israel is gathered out of the land, okay, from the face of the Most High. Go on, brother.
It says, I will assemble them, because, right, that's happening right now. And I will make her that halted a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation.
Right.
And the Lord shall reign over them in Mount Zion.
And the Lord shall reign over them in Mount Zion. Go on.
From henceforth even forever.
And henceforth even forever. So there's going to be an order, man. We keep talking about the order. And we have to keep talking about the order. Because order is very important. But even the supreme being, he's going to be the head honcho. And Yahweh Shah is going to be second in command. And the order goes on down. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, because we live in a world where we live in a world based on trends. We don't live in a world based on what's supposed to be. Like for example, you will have people that will come up and say, "Well, you guys are ancient. You guys are old-fashioned." No, we're not old-fashioned. We're just going back to where things are supposed to be. That's all we're doing.
We are old-fashioned.
Yeah.
We are old-fashioned. We're doing things that's how it was in the old days.
Right. Well, and you have the brothers right, because the scriptures say, "Walk ye in the old path." So the old path is the good. So we are, but at the same time, what we're doing is the point I'm trying to pinpoint is the fact that we have to go back to what it's supposed to be. Just because we're living in a new time or a new era, that don't mean we gotta do something totally reverse other than what we're supposed to be doing. Go on, brother.
This is the main point, verse 8. And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the water.
There's only so much occupancy that the tower can hold, man. There's only very few people that can be a part of the tower of the flock. We are the few men, few members that are the tower of the flock. The flock is the house of Israel. So that's just how it goes down. But like I've been saying before, and I'm gonna just say it again, you know, you have these guys that come in this thing of ours. And number one, what happens is a lot of the times they're new and they have this rash way of thinking. They have this wishy-washy state of mind. Okay, towards this truth, and they don't really understand it. But to really understand this truth, you gotta just read the scriptures, man. Okay, it's good to watch videos and stuff. It's good to watch the videos and learn from that perspective, but you gotta look at the scriptures on your own. Okay? And that's just how it is. If the Spirit of the Lord got you to kind of understand the scriptures to a certain degree, you gotta do some digging on your own, man, so you can understand for yourself what this thing is about. Okay, and if the spirit ain't on you to understand the scriptures, then you go before the teachers and you listen and you learn. That's how it goes. Go on, brother.
And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion.
The stronghold of the daughter of Zion. So the stronghold. They're the reason on why Zion is going to be an everlasting kingdom. We're the reason why we're going to be ruling in the world, ruling in the next world to come. Okay, the stronghold is going to set that judgment. All right, and we're going to perform the stronghold, which is the commandments and the laws. Okay, that's what we're going to. That's how we're going to be the stronghold. Pursuing Zion. Read it again.
And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion.
Right.
Unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion.
We're like the screwdrivers. We're the screwdriver. Basically the elect others. Even though the screwdrivers, the screw is a very small object. But guess what? It keeps everything. It keeps a thing stationary. Okay. Like if you're a carpenter and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, and you're and you doing all of that drilling work, and you know you're using a screwdriver, and the screwdrivers are small. Guess what? When you're drilling whatever you're drilling, in terms of drilling the carpet and stuff like that, guess what? The carpet stays in its one spot because it's holding the carpet together. Okay. Anything that you're gonna screw, you have to use those little small screws. Okay, to keep the object together. Okay, so that's what we are likened unto. We're the screwdriver. We're the little small screws that's going to keep Israel together. And you need those men going back to the order. If you don't have the screwdriver, so like you have the screws, to keep that thing that you're screwing stationary, then it's just going to crumble apart. Okay, that's just the thing. So, hey, that's just what we are. Go on, the strongholds of Zion. Go on.
Even the first dominion, the kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem.
And the kingdom shall come to the daughters of Jerusalem. Now it says daughters of Jerusalem, but really when you look up that word daughter, the word you're going to get is bun, which means sons. Because the sons of Israel, which are the men of Israel, are going to establish the order, so to speak. I mean, yeah, we can talk about, yeah, we're going to enslave the so-called white men. We're going to get back which is ours, and we're going to receive revenge. We can talk about all of that, and that's all good and dandy. That's good stuff. But what we got to also focus on is the order. That's one thing a lot of these Hebrew Israelites don't focus on, man. They talk about Esau, and they talk about this and that and the third, and we do too. Okay, but what we got to really pinpoint as well as is order. And this is a beautiful topic, man, because I'm about order. I like order. You understand? That's just the way I am, you know, and even all of y'all are like that. You know what I mean? All of the brothers that are sincere in this thing, that are eager for righteousness, and that sign cry for the abominations thereof, you're crying out because there's a disorder. Go on, brother.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure.
Right, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure. How is the foundation of the Most High standing sure? Why? Because it all ties back. First and foremost, getting the doctrine correct. You got a bunch of niggas and claim to be in the truth talking about the drug dealer. It's about coming together, man. No, you gotta get the doctrine correct. Because if you don't have the doctrine correct, then guess what? Hey man, you're going up. Right, the doctrine holds it together, right? The doctrine is where it's at. If you're teaching about something, if your whole doctrine is something contrary to that which is not true or perverse, then we can't go by that, bro. So first and foremost, if we're going to get together, we got to get together with the doctrine first. The doctrine is the key thing, man. That holds, that brings us back together the way we're supposed to be. Go on, bro.
Nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure, having this seal. The Lord knoweth them that are His.
The Lord knoweth those that are His, and you know what those men are gonna have. Okay, those men are gonna have order, man, and those men are gonna respect order, regardless of anything, man. They're not talking about, why should we respect this guy? You know, how is he the leader? You have to have a leader, man. You have to have a leader, and you have to have those that are under the leader. It's just how it goes, man. Okay? There's different components to this thing, man. It's not just, like you said, brother, not everybody can be number one. Okay? Not everybody can stand on the top.
Right.
Go on.
So it says, the Lord knoweth them that are his, and let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity.
That's right. Depart from iniquity, man. And that's what we have done. We've departed from the evilness and the wickedness of this world. Therefore, our minds are being renewed day by day. Why? Because of the strength that we have. Okay, because this society is a world of iniquity. The world of iniquity is supposed to do sins, so to speak, man. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, you can come out of the world, but you still got that worldly mentality. So ultimately, you're still in the world. Because, like you said, brother, okay, your actions, you know, is what you do. The things, your actions speak louder than words. Okay, and what proves that, because the mind is so powerful, right, that you can actually be living in your own sort of paradigm. All right? Now, you can come into the truth and you can still have that paradigm, that worldly paradigm, so to speak. And that's what's going on. So even though you may be in the truth, even though you claim to be amongst the brothers and you're in the truth, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but even yet still, your paradigm is still in the world, your mind, and you're still in that same sort of realm as you were back in the world, basically. So really, so whatever age you can say, man is what he thinks himself to be. So you think, so if your thoughts is a certain way, and you're gonna act based on those thoughts, you're gonna be in that realm. So ultimately, you're not reading the truth. It's all in the mind, it's all in the inner man. Okay, that's what it's all about. So,
This is going into, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
And we are living in the perilous times. And I'm going to read some articles afterwards later, a little later. Go on.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Yeah, men shall be lovers of their own selves. You got guys taking selfies all over the place and stuff. You know, you got guys want to take the pole position in the street because they want to be superficial. And they don't want to acknowledge the order. Go on, bro.
Covetous, boasters, proud,
covetous, boasters, and proud. Go on.
Blasphemous, this is the point,
Yep.
disobedient to parents.
And disobedience to parents, because spiritually, as I'm going to say whether you like it or not, okay, because we deal with the truth here, spiritually, okay, the apostles, man, they're our parents.
Right.
Okay, and pretty much, we're all brothers in this thing, man. Okay, you got the parents, and you have the son, you have the father, and you have the sons of this thing. Okay, so this is my brother. What did Yahweh Shai said? Yahweh Shai said, matter of fact, bro, if you can get that real quick, you hold that precept, get the precept with Yahweh Shai. His family inquired of him, and he told us, he told his family, my family are those that do the will of my Father in heaven. So that's the family that you're supposed to be involved in, man.
Yes. This is Matthews 12 verse 46. While he had talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah.
Desiring to speak with him.
Yeah. So what was that? Matthew's
12 verse 46.
Okay. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure.
Desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee.
Yeah.
But he answered and said unto them that told him, who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples, and said, behold my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother.
And that's the main point. So this is a whole big family here, man. This is the real family that we're involved in. So you gotta, hey man, you gotta be involved in it, man. Okay, this is also business and this is also family too. So if you just coming in the street and you acting one way and you got different alternatives, then guess what? You gotta go, man. You gotta go. All right, because you gotta flow together. We have to work together and we have to flow together, man. But the family, the point I'm trying to make is that all of you different guys out there that have an issue with how we deal with things that are not a part of GMS, man, and that are breaking the scriptures down wrong, as well as you guys are not a part of the family. That's just the bottom line. You're not a part of this thing, man. You can call yourself an Israelite all you want. Just because you call yourself an Israelite, that does not mean that you're righteous. Guess what? If that was the case, then all Israel would have been accepted of Yahushua 2,000 years ago. Okay? But that's not the case, man. So you can know you're an Israelite. It don't matter. But if you're not walking according to this rule or the role, that is, then you're really just pretty much being a hypocrite. So you're going.
2 Timothy 2 verse 20. But in a great house there are not but in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth. And some to honor and some to dishonor.
Yeah, and that's what you have within this Israelite thing that's going on. You know, you have guys that are you have guys that are likened unto gold, that are precious. Okay, and Lord willing, were those precious ones, man. You know what I mean? We sincerely say that. We sincerely believe that we are the precious pearls, man. You know, but then you have hay, stubble, and wood, which eventually the hay and stubble and wood is going to be put out of there. Okay, it's gonna be burned up. Matter of fact, bro, finish that and jump to the next precept. You got it live.
So
That's a good precept too.
if a man therefore purge himself from these,
Yeah,
he shall be a vessel unto honor,
yeah,
sanctified and meet for the master's use and prepared unto every good work.
and meet for the master's use and prepared to every good work. Now that's talking about the afflictions that you go through, the humility that comes with it, and other things of that nature that the Most High has personally customized for you, the hell that He's customized for you. So if you overcome that, you're going to be purged. Therefore, you're going to be likened us to the precious gold, because in order for you to purify the gold, you have to take all of the stuff that's not good, that's not gold. You got to take all the impurities of the gold to make it pure. So the Lord's testing our faith to see what manner of character that we have. That's what's going on. But you have a lot of guys, man, they fell in the test. You're going, bro.
It's a precept. Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord,
There you go, bro.
prepare thy soul for temptation.
Right, prepare yourself for temptation. That's what's going to purge you. The temptation is going to purge you. You know what I mean? And that goes for brothers that first come in. Okay, that probably just come in like what? Literally yesterday, or they've done a couple of months in, or even a year even, you know? You're going to go through hell, and then the Lord's going to bless you after a while if you overcome it. You know, He's going to increase you at the end. Go on, bro.
I'm saying this.
Yeah, you're going, bro.
Word temptation means a test or a trial of a man's character
Go on,
or
go on.
faith.
Yeah.
You know, a test of a man's holiness and character. You know, so and guys come in and order is paramount in this thing, man. For survival or brotherhood, you know, to quench any argument, there needs to be a ranking.
There you go.
And certain guys, right? It gets brought to their attention to do certain things, to depart from certain guys that aren't right, and certain guys get emotional, man. And they fail that trial, they fail that test, man. To show that they're really not worthy to be a part of the government structure of
That's
Jacob,
right.
man.
That's right.
In order to rule over other lesser Israelites, as you can say.
That's right. And bro, could I add on to what you were saying as well? Because let's say, for example, right? You know, me and the we're like the head of this camp. So let's say we have like 500